string it high. Now he's holding it. What used to make it talk, it's tough.
Well, another day of Ultra Friendly missions has passed by us. And wait a minute. Why am I even gonna I'm not even gonna spoil things. Just one spoiler though. I have my brother John Michael here. Say hi.
Hi.
So he's joining us for one video. And so I don't even know if it's gonna be in another episode. Well, let's just get on to it. So how are you doing, John Michael?
Good.
He's embarrassed. This is his first time. So be nice. He's a little shy. He's a little nervous. So anyways, we have a battle between two of the brawling protagonists. Well, Hulk did have his own movie, so let's just say protagonist, and let's just get this over with. Scott Pilgrim, the rock star, love-breaking, heartbreaking, brawl butt kicker. Well, that's all I got. And the Hulk, the strongest one there is, sort of. Well, I'm Jade Amasonic, and this is my brother, John Michael. Okay, he just whispered in my ear for no good reason. And so, yeah, if you haven't seen a preview of Hulk, go check out the very first preview of Kratos versus the Hulk. And it was the very first preview. So this video is mainly going to be focusing on Scott Pilgrim. Well, I'm Jade Amasonic, and this is Jade Amasonic's brother, which is, you know who he is. And it's our job to analyze their stats, weapons, and abilities to find out who will determine their legendary mission. Or, maybe it's my job. I really like video games, and I'm more of a video game fanboy, and I kind of wish my life was a video game. Sort of, because you can die instantly. Well, somehow people's lives can imaginally be a video game, right?
Yeah.
Like, I kind of wish your life was a video game.
Yeah.
I mean, what would you do if your life was a video game?
Sonic and the Hedgehog, 1, and I will have, Mega Man number 4.
Okay, so he'd rather be Sonic the Hedgehog and be inside Mega Man 4. That's a Wreck-It Ralph style there. Well, Scott Pilgrim's life is actually his lifestyle a video game, but it's more into his own live abilities. Well, somehow Scott Pilgrim is more than just a normal dude. He's more of a butt fighting rock star dude. I don't know really because the comics doesn't even apply to what he is. Well, what we can know is that somehow romance is more of a thing and has been a thing since like thousands or millions of years ago. Well, Scott Pilgrim had a girl of his dreams. No, literally had the girl of his dreams named Ramona Flowers. Somehow shocked and scared. Asking more about Ramona, but didn't say anything because she's too cool. Well, we all know the true feeling. And he's laughing. Tickle, 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 tickle. He gets jealous of the tickles. Well, he doesn't get jealous. He just gets... You know what? Moving on. So Scott Pilgrim met Ramona Flowers, but then they officially started getting along and started dating. Ramona actually gave him a little hint by putting 7 X's on her phone number by actually telling her a secret. After that, Scott Pilgrim was actually in a violent mission, destroying Ramona's 7 ex-boyfriends, which is really weird because you should never date more than you should never. Now, if you're a woman, you should never date more than one guy. And if you're a dude, you should never date more than one chick. So, life lesson here, do not date more than one or the other. That's a life lesson here. If you're a young adult. If you're trying to look for love. But anyways, back to Scott. Now Scott, on the other hand, is really strong. He's faced a noblest warrior, like warriors to martial arts, warrior as sidekicks, and warriors and swordmasters, or warriors as twins. He also fought his ex-girlfriend's one. He also fought his ex-girlfriend Roxy with a little help of Ramona. He's incredibly skilled and strong too. He's even able to put up a 64 hit combo. Are you seriously being quiet? you can talk, you know. He just prefers being silent because he's. Are you nervous? Are you shy? He's shy. he's never been in a video like this once. He's been in one before in Universal Prediction Chun-Li vs. Tigers. I'll link it down in the description below. Not really. But anyways, so back to Scott Pilgrim. So where was I? Oh yeah, he's been able to pull up a 64/65 combo hit on a martial artist, which is one of Ramona's first ex-boyfriends. And one of her ex-boyfriends was even able to one-shot a guy into the moon, which is freaking fast and can travel through light speed, making Ramona's first ex-boyfriend massively faster than light. He's even able to handle twins in a rock heavy metal battle, which then was a spiritual heavy metal battle. Well, you know heavy metal though. I mean, Scott Pilgrim to me can be really confusing, but Scott Pilgrim is not just strong and skilled. He's actually pretty fast, even fast enough to handle sidekicks, and he's even fast enough is fast enough to handle Ramona's second ex-boyfriend, which is basically any faster than every ex-boyfriend. He's actually the third fastest. He's actually the third fastest of the group, constantly riding on skateboards, which makes him the third fastest. The second fastest is a sidekick, which is basically Ramona's sixth ex-boyfriend. No, actually, it's her fifth. Yeah, fifth. The second fastest is Ramona's fifth ex-boyfriend. Scaling to his sidekick powers, he can travel through the sound speed, which is basically sound speed. Is even able to catch her with lightning. Now the fastest in the group is obviously Gideon. Now Gideon on the other hand is Ramona's final ex-boyfriend, but actually handled much longer than any other ex-boyfriend. The reason why he was longer is because there was something about him. Well, not really something about him. He's just stuck inside her head. No, seriously, he's literally stuck inside her head on the back of her neck. Well, if you read the comics or seen the movie, well, then you probably get what I'm saying. Now, Scott on the other hand is strong enough to handle sword-to-sword combat. He actually has two swords: the power of love and the power of self-respect. Now, the power of love could be earned by loving Ramona so much. And it's strong, but not as strong as the power of self-respect. Now, the power of self-respect is actually more stronger than the power of love. Now, the power of self-respect can actually be earned by respecting your own self, or doing something that yourself would do with respect, or treat others with respect. But anyways, the power of self-respect. The power of self-respect can be handled much stronger. But not only that, he does have some weaknesses. Well, actually, before we get onto his weakness, let's talk about his durability. Now, Scott Pilgrim's obvious durability is against Ramona's fifth ex-boyfriend, and actually, would it be fourth? I think the sidekick one's fourth. Yeah, fourth ex-boyfriend. Yeah. Now his obvious durability is against the fourth, fifth, and sixth ex-boyfriends. He's able to handle a heavy metal explosion, and he's even able to handle big hits from He's even able to handle big hits from the fourth ex-boyfriend, and that alone should tell you how it makes him tough. Well, even though he is strong, fast, skilled, and even tough, he does have some weaknesses. He's very self-conscious with himself, and his behavior can be more aggravating, and his life choices can be pretty mistaken. But not only that, if it is mistaken, he can gain an extra life, which is only one extra life. If he messes up and dies, he'll gain an extra life, trying to do himself better. That's how he got the power of self-respect. But anyways, no matter what, Scott Pilgrim is still the heartbreaking, loving heavy metal brawler. There we go. Alright, Joe Michael, you ready to see the battle? He's still shy. You could talk, you know.
Oh, yeah.
So Joe Michael, who are you gonna vote for? Hulk or Scott Pilgrim? Scott Pilgrim? Oh, just because he has a sword?
Yeah, because he's the god. Back is the god. On a day. The back is the god, not this way.
Scott is a, do you think Scott is a god? I wouldn't say a god. He's more of a superhuman.
Yeah, he's a superhuman.
Okay, so is the Hulk. Well, let's see which one is the more superior of the men. Catch your votes in, people, because it's time to see who will determine their legendary missions.
Fight on.
Well, you were right. Scott Pilgrim did actually beat the Hulk.
Yup.
So, give a shout out to my brother, since he was right all along. So,
Yep.
congratulations, my dearest little brother.
You're welcome.
Anyways, let's get on to why Scott Pilgrim wins and why John Michael was right. Now, John Michael actually gave me some clear results, like saying that he's a god, but in our opinion, but in our actual results, Scott is actually superhuman, same as the Hulk. But now Hulk may have an impressive healing factor, but not as good as Scott Pilgrim's, which he can heal in just a few hours, whereas the Hulk can even take a few days to heal, which is good, but not as good as Scott. Scott also has the power of love and the power of self-respect, which are two powerful swords that could easily rip through saws or blades. While the power of self-respect is a blade, which is powerful enough to rip out a human skull, or even powerful enough to break Gideon's sword. He's even able to handle large opponents like Gideon and Negascott, and also his ex-girlfriend, Roxanne, I think that's her name. Roxy, yeah, it was Roxy. Scott Pilgrim, like I said, isn't perfect, but due to the scales of Scott Pilgrim, he actually handled large opponents like the Hulk. While combining to the strength of the first ex-boyfriend and the fourth ex-boyfriend, we can combine it to the Hulk's strength and speed. Given that the duality strength and speed is much in the same strength and speed as the Hulk, which gives Scott a clear advantage over the Hulk. Well, the Hulk was angrier and tough, but Scott was more romantical, faster, stronger, and more durable, and more skilled to handle the win. Looks like Scott pulled Hulk off the Pilgrim. That was terrible. You want to say who the winner is?
Yup, it is Scott Pilgrim.
Yeah, the winner is Scott Pilgrim.
We're halfway there, living on a prayer. Take my hand, we'll make it, I swear. six-string and high. Now he's holding it. What used to make it talk, it's tough.